Hi everyone, it's Lou Collins. Thank you so much for joining me on the CraftStash channel. Now today I've got a spooky Halloween project which is perfect if you're having a Halloween celebration or just don't want to decorate your home for the season. So this is made with a free SVG that is available for you to download from the CraftStash blog, so you can go and find that now. This includes solid pumpkins, it includes the lacy spiderweb pumpkins and individual spiderwebs, the Happy Halloween banner, and of course the pumpkin stem, all available for you to resize and use as you wish. Throughout this project, I have used all my Creative Craft Products tools. I've used my Cricut machine and I've used cardstock from CraftStash also. Everything is linked down below, and you'll find with everything from CraftStash you will get the best price guarantee, 10% off if you are a CraftStash VIP member, which you can see more details about below also. Free delivery if you're purchasing over £30 or $80 worth of product. And if you are purchasing a machine, you will get free next day delivery too. So let's have a look at how I've created this project. So the first thing I did is gone into Cricut Design Space and I've uploaded my SVG file. I did remove any of the elements that I didn't want to use this time, which for my project was the spider's webs. And I simply duplicated the lacy pumpkins, made sure they were the correct size, and sent them to cut. I've cut 4 layers of these, 2 with the slot at the top and 2 with the slot at the bottom. I've also cut myself a small solid pumpkin so I can show you how they go together. Once you download your files and take a look, you'll see that you've got some solid pumpkins and some decorative lacy pumpkins with the spiderweb design in them. So I'm just going to show you with the solid pumpkins. Now you can obviously, with SVGs, you can cut them to any size, but I'm going to show you how to put them together. I've already put together my, I want to call it my lacy pumpkin. I want to put these together to show you how they work and how to get more layers in there. So you'll notice that the pumpkins come in 2 sections. So you've got a section with the slot at the top and a section with the slot at the bottom. Now you'll need to duplicate these and recut as many as you want. So for a simple pumpkin, you're just going to slide the top into the bottom like so, and that will create you a pumpkin that will stand. But if you want more arms as such, what you're going to do is you're going to also put 2 and 2 into each other the same. So duplicate those, you can do them all together and they will all fit like so. So we've now got double layers, and then you just want to fold each of these outwards, and the same goes for the decorative pumpkin, so you'll need to work that in exactly the same way. So we're just going to fan out, spread out the halves of the pumpkin. Try to keep everything straight. We're not applying any glue at this stage because you might want to flatten your pumpkin out of season. If you want to keep it as a 3D piece all the time, you can do as I've done and add some glue. So just fan the halves out until you've got the full pumpkin there, and of course you can just play with those until you've got nice even spacing. Now I did the same with my lacy one, much larger. This is my main piece. And on the top, I've just added a little bit of hot glue, and the same on the bottom. So that's how this is held together. Isn't that cool? Really cool. So let's add our stem. Now I'm definitely recommending a hot glue for this. It is going to be a home decor project that's going to need to sit and probably be touched quite a lot, so you want it to be really stable. Now because I've already added glue to the top here, I'm actually going to reuse that glue and I'm going to heat it up and add in my stem. So just taking my heat tool to this and warming up the glue, and you should be able to just slide the pumpkin stem over the top of the pumpkin there into the wet and melted glue. There we go. So I've got my pumpkin stem on there. Now I'm going to have a look around my pumpkin and choose the area that I think looks best for the front. So that would probably just be here. And I've got my Happy Halloween banner. So this is included with your SVG file. Now this is a really fine detailed banner. I've just got a little bit that I didn't pick out there. So you don't want to cut this too small. So I've had to cut it quite large, but that's perfect. So my pumpkins, each of the pumpkin slices as such, so the full shape of the pumpkin, each one of these I was able to cut on an A4 sheet of cardstock. I could go on to 12 by 12, but I found I was just getting a lot of waste, so they would fit on an A4 if you take them down to around about 25-26 centimeters wide. They fit on there perfectly. So then I've cut my Happy Halloween banner to suit, and I'm actually going to have this span over 3 of the slices. I think that will be nice, kind of nice spacing. So I'm going to run a line of glue down the middle. So my hot glue now should be warm enough. So I'm going to just pop some glue down the center of my banner here. It says Happy Halloween, and I'm going to place that onto the pumpkin. Now at each stage while I'm gluing, I leave that to dry. So I don't try and rush anything. So this I will allow to dry before I start bending round and attaching to the next area. Just a tip for you as well, if you find you've got glue strings, they are perfect. They look like cobwebs. So now that's glued on, I'm now going to add a line of glue down this edge of a slice next to it and adhere that to the back just at the end of the banner there. And I'm going to do the same on this end too. So from the top, your banner should look something like this, and from the front, like so. Following this, don't forget, of course, to cut yourself a stem for any smaller pumpkins you have. You can cut the spider's webs individually and add those to your decor as well. Find yourself a nice plate, maybe some additional props, and decorate a side table or your dinner table if you're having a Halloween party. Now don't forget, of course, everything I've used is available at CraftStash, and don't forget to, of course, check out this link for the SVG file that is completely free for you to download and have some fun with it. We'd love it if you could subscribe to our channel here on YouTube and check out this other Cricut project video that we think you'll like.